A judge has just thrown a major wrench into Donald Trump and Elon Musk's plan to mass fire thousands of government employees in a shocking rebuke. Welcome to Occupy Democrats. I'm David Reddish. This is a late-breaking story and one that could spell major trouble for the Musk-Trump agenda in the coming days. Let me bring you up to speed. As you will recall, on January 20th, the same day he took office, Donald Trump did a mass signing of executive orders designed to disrupt the federal government. Trump signed more than 20 orders, including directives to withdraw the U.S. from the World Health Organization and Paris Climate Accords, and a rollback of federal recognition of gender identity, as well as a pardon of the January 6th insurrectionists. Remember this?
Yes, sir. We'll have it for you back at the oval. The first is the rescissions of 78 Biden-era EOs and presidential memoranda.
You want to call it out? Do you want to say it? Do you want to say it?
Oh, if you want me to, sir.
Why don't you say what I'm signing?
Sure. The first item that President Trump is signing is the rescission of 78 Biden-era executive actions, executive orders, presidential memoranda, and others. Thank you, sir. Thank you. The second item, President Trump, is a regulatory freeze, as you announced in your speech, preventing bureaucrats from issuing any more regulations until we have full control of this, the government and this administration.
The administration also issued a memo demanding the Office of Personnel Management fire all probationary employees. That is, employees who have only been with the federal agency for 1 to 2 years and who don't yet have full protection as civil servants. Earlier this month, the Trump administration doubled down on the order, insisting that the agencies, from the Department of Veterans Affairs to the Department of Education to the Department of Defense and so on, immediately begin the firings. Hundreds of thousands of government employees were affected by the order. The American Federation of Government Employees, a union for federal workers, immediately pushed back, filing lawsuits to block the move. While some affected employees accepted provisional severance programs in return for resignation, these are packages which may or may not be paid out in the coming months, for the record, most employees opted to hang on in hopes of some kind of legal intervention. They just got their wish. NBC now reports that Judge William Alsup of the Northern District of California ordered the Office of Personnel Management to rescind earlier instructions telling federal agencies to fire provisional employees. Quote, "The Office of Personnel Management does not have any authority whatsoever under any statute in the history of the universe to hire and fire employees within another agency," he said in the ruling. He further added, "It can hire its own employees, yes, can fire them, but it cannot order or direct some other agency to do so. The Office of Personnel Management has no authority to tell any agency in the United States government other than itself who they can hire and who they can fire, period. So on the merits, I think we start with that important proposition," the judge said. Now, Judge Alsup's order does not reinstate any employees that were already dismissed or who took buyout packages, but it is an emphatic blow to the Trump administration, in particular, Elon Musk and Doge. Musk has vowed to cut government spending by mass firing of employees and shutting down agencies, though, as we reported yesterday, Doge has yet to put any substantive debt in the federal budget. On the contrary, it appears more and more likely that Musk is using his federal government access to grant his own businesses government contracts to the tune of billions of dollars. Judge Alsup's ruling will most likely be appealed by the Trump administration, and it's not clear what would happen if the case went before the Supreme Court. However, at least for the moment, this is a major win for anyone against Trump's mass dismantling of our institutions. The Department of Defense was set to fire thousands of employees tomorrow. This ruling blocks that action. So, in other words, there is hope for the resistance yet. Already, dozens of Trump's executive actions have been blocked by courts who ruled them unconstitutional or otherwise illegal. As with those rulings, count on us here at Occupy Democrats to keep you updated on how true American patriots that care about the rule of law are resisting the Trump-Musk autocracy. I'm David Reddish.